we thought we'd give our Spinnaker a go.
How to fly an ASIM.
So the race is back on. Thanks for stopping by. This is Ben.
Hello,
My name's Alie.
Bring my baby.
This is our boat dog Bruce, and these are our cruising grounds. Thanks for coming along as we push our limits, laugh lots, learn more,
Alie doesn't know this right now, but I'm kind of terrified.
and explore everything that the Pacific Northwest has to offer. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you like our episodes, and welcome back to Breaking Waves.
So it's late June, and we're just getting the boat prepped up and ready to set sail tomorrow morning. What are we doing, Alie?
We're gonna go to Vancouver, my old city, visit some friends, and then head off towards Desolation for a couple months.
Yep. So yeah, we're just doing a bunch of little projects. We've been, well, I don't know what you guys will have seen so far by the time you get to this, but we've been doing running rigging, engine repairs. We're doing teak work right now.
Anchor
upgrades. We fixed the faucet. We did the inverter charger.
Yep.
We're gonna do a battery monitor soon. We've already got that. Possibly a new regulator. Sup racks. We're doing a temporary depth sounder situation. Check out all those new lines. So yeah, it's the boat's starting to look good. We're starting to feel pretty excited about the summer season coming up.
Yeah, let's go cruising.
Yeah. And we got stickers. So it's about 9 a.m. and we're off the dock, cruising around. We're at between 5 and 6 knots of boat speed on a beam reach headed for Vancouver. Feels great. It's so nice. The engine's working. The boat is sailing well. I think we're enjoying the fruits of our labor, the hard work we put in the last few months to make some small improvements on the boat.
Back on the water. It's light winds out, so we thought we'd give our Spinnaker a go. We may lose the wind completely in a couple hours, so it could be pointless, but we're kind of excited to try it. So next time I do this, I'm gonna bring this up through a hatch because this is gonna be a lot of work.
We actually need to get a turtle bag. Welcome back to Breaking Waves and another episode of How Not to Do Something.
Do we know what our sail is?
This is an ASIM. Okay, so from the YouTube videos we watched on how to fly an ASIM, it helps have a turtle bag to pack the sail into, and it's what helps make sure that it goes up and down the same way and doesn't get twisted. So we don't have that, and we have never had it out of the bag, so we have no idea if this is twisted or what. And I just figured it's light wind, let's just throw it up and see what happens. I'm half expecting it to get all twisted around itself. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a Spinnaker halyard and attach it to the top of the sail so that we can raise up the sail in the sock. We're gonna attach the tack. That's gonna get attached to the front of the bow. There's a little line that's already there with a carabiner on it is what's there. And then the clue, we got to tie sheets to it and around the sheets back to the back of the boat, similar to the jib sheets. And then we raise it up with this. This is attached to like a pulley system inside the sock, and it lifts the sock up to the top, and the chute should just blow out, and Bob's your uncle and Robert's your brother's uncle?
Brother. Oh my god! Okay. It's beautiful! It's Kiana colored!
Okay, so I'm finding if I'm on the wind any more than a beam reach that I get this, it like folds over on itself. And I was under the impression, oh I better fix that, oh boy. I was under the impression that you could sail, not upwind, but like upwind of a beam reach anyway with an ASIM. But am I wrong? Or am I doing something wrong? If you could put comments below, I would really appreciate that. Also, is this correct? I've got the spin sheet coming back to this block, which is normally the jib sheet block, which is further up usually. It just seems weird to me that I had to remove the jib sheet in order to run the Spinnaker sheets, but maybe that's normal. Or maybe I should have a second block. I do have the ability to have two lines coming through here, so I guess it would make sense to me to have two blocks on that rail, but again, if you know what the right setup is or what the recommended setup is, please comment below.
Also like and subscribe.
Also,
let's take this opportunity to get you to hit that subscribe button.
ding!
Ding! We're going to the city. I'm gonna see my friend. I am so excited, and I get to roll up in this badass looking boat. Woo!
So we got some pretty light winds here. I had to guess, I'd say like 5 knots max of wind speed. And now that we've deployed the ASIM Spinnaker properly this time with the tack line outside of the pulpit, it seems to be flying a little better, and we're getting like 3 knots. And we haven't even started using the mainsail yet. We'll have to play around a little bit on how to properly trim it based on the tack that we're on, but it's working. What do you think, bud? Get your fancy new paws. This is Bruce's favorite seat when it's calm. He likes to just check out the water. We've got the Genoa back out, the jib and the main up, and probably at least 10 knots of wind, and we're doing about 5 knots of boat speed. It's coming directly from Vancouver, so we're just going to tack our way in. So what are you doing?
We are gonna buy a chart plotter, but we have to put a transducer in because ours is not working. It's really old. So we have to put a new transducer in. So we're gonna haul out maybe in the fall or whenever we do. We're gonna put a transducer in once we haul out. So until then, we have a Band-Aid solution for our depth sounder, which is a fish finder, that we got, and
$100 used
off like Craigslist or something, and we put it on a telescopic pole. So we're gonna attach this to the transom, and then when we want to use it, we can extend it into the water, and then when we're not using it, we can retract it and just leave it like this. So I'm stoked because we also have a fish finder now, and I set up a little salmon trolling system, so we're gonna give her a go. Our other temporary thing is this thing that Ben rigged up, which is actually pretty sweet. Our chart plotter until we haul out is our phones, And so Ben got this mount that I think is just for cars or something, that holds our phones, and he screwed it into a piece of wood, which we have since bungeed to this, which is our old instruments that don't really work anymore. So it's pretty sweet. You can rotate it to where you're sitting. So if you're sitting over here, you can like see everything. And then we just use Navionics that we both purchased for the year, and it has our speed, our charts, and everything. So I mean, it's a pretty good temporary solution. Obviously, we would like to get a B&G. I think we're looking at a Zeus or something. But until then, this does the job. So let's catch some fish.
Yeah!
Guys, there's this yellow boat, and I've been competing it for so long, and I just started winning. We were pulling out in front of him, and he tucked away his jib and just started motoring. But
So did we.
so did we. Let it be known, we won.
Alie caught him from like half a mile away, maybe
He
a
was
mile
so
away.
far away.
Half a mile to a mile away, Alie caught him. I was not involved. I was preparing dinner.
Ben was inside cooking.
And Alie caught him.
I was like, all I want out of me being the navigator is to catch up and pass this yellow boat, and I did. So I feel good about it. Anyways, we both dropped our jibs and we both started motoring into this inlet, the Burrard inlet. I am so excited. I used to live here. My good friends are here. We're gonna anchor in English Bay, and it's been an incredible sailing day. Incredible. Spinnaker, we were heeled over. We had lots. We were going like 6 knots for most of it. Sun's out. It was beautiful. It's a good day. I'm feeling resolved about the boat right now. No qualms about the engine saga. This is what it's worth. This is what it all is worth. We are the champions, my friend. Boom, boom. We'll keep on fighting till the end. Okay, we are not about the engine, and the wind came back, so we put our other sail up, and then so did this little guy. So the race is back on. Now we're... It's close. It's close. We have been neck and neck with this little boat for a while, and I'm not saying we're competitive, but we are gonna crush him. We're super heeled over. I don't even know. Well, we don't have an indicator, a wind indicator on board, so I can't even tell you
It's
how.
not even that windy. It's probably
There is not a lot of wind. We're also
10-15 knots.
in the Burrard Inlet, so like it's fairly sheltered, but we're taking what we can and we're seeing how fast we go against this yellow boat.
He's doing pretty good. I gotta get focused on my steering. We gotta trim up.
Trim up! I don't lose to little yellow boats.
You got a more direct line into Vancouver. You gotta get that leech line, dude.
I can pull it. Oh, but I'm not strong enough to hold against that. Huh? Oh, look at that, yeah. Yeah, I'll just hold this. There's just like, there's nothing to cleat it off on or anything. Maybe we can tie it. All right, gang. I needed 2 hands, I'm sorry, but I was able to tighten the leash line. I just tied a tighter knot, so it's not fluffing anymore. What do you call it? Fluffing anymore in the wind. I don't know, man. It's still pretty neck and neck. They have a better line, like a better tack line than we do to get into Vancouver. But we got the better boat. So we're going 7.5 knots? 7.5?
About 7.
7 knots? They're putting up a good fight.
They're doing good for that little boat. They must be ripping. You know, if we're doing 7 knots, they're doing 6.5. You know, that's pretty fast for that boat. what happened when I was living in Vancouver is I was playing hockey with a guy that was like 10 years older than me, and he had an old Catalina 27, and he gave it to me and a buddy. Woo, we are healing over. He gave it to me and a buddy, and it was rotten basically. I mean, it wasn't even that bad of shape, but we had to replace the bulkheads. It had been sitting there for 5 years. Yeah, that kind of reinvigorated my sailing aspirations, I guess. And my girlfriend at the time was a great sailor, and she taught me a few things. And yeah, overall, I love Vancouver. I loved living here. I wouldn't mind living here again. You know, I got other plans in life, but it's a good city.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and watching us fly their Spinnaker for the first time. That was a really fun day. I do have to say too that it was almost a year exactly in between the times that we went to Vancouver, and it was really cool to notice, I guess, how much we learned. Considering that the first time we ever went to Vancouver, we almost crashed the boat just trying to dock it. So it's cool to see how far we had come. Learned a lot from you guys in that year, and yeah, it's really fun to document these episodes because you get to look back. I will put that episode, the first time we went to Vancouver, down in the bottom corner in case anybody wants to watch that. Some of our new patrons in these last couple of weeks, we just want to say thank you so much for helping us out, supporting us. We wouldn't do this if there wasn't a community and a support system without you guys. So thank you very much to
Michael and Sandy Rosendale,
Tim MacArthur, John Gordon, Steve Lowe, and Ryan Hagginson. Thank you so much for all your support. It means a lot to us. And we will see you at the next episode. Bye!